been a diabetic for 20 years now. It was tough because I'd be up in front of the class and I'd have to stop, and I'd be at the point where I'm in this really low and out of it, and the kids are wondering what's going on. It was embarrassing.
I was diagnosed in 7th grade. It made me mature at a very young age, much faster than my peers. I had to take care of myself in ways that nobody kind of understood.
Obviously I didn't understand what blood sugar was, what insulin was, how to test your blood sugar, and the idea of giving myself shots was terrifying. Like, no one wants to give themselves the shots.
I've had diabetes for 33 years. I'm very healthy, except I can't feel my low blood sugars, so that's been a struggle. I started getting scared because I'd be out doing a hike and I wouldn't know where I was or who I was, and I'd be by myself. But my life started shutting down.
The downs could be really severe. You lose all control. It was about 5 in the morning in the middle of winter, so it was really, really dark. And I could hardly move my body because I was in a severe low. So I thought I was okay, and I leaned forward to hold onto a bookshelf. I turned my body, only my left leg didn't turn. I snapped both bones in the bottom part of my leg. They just snapped and fell apart. My niece said, "I bet they have dogs for that." And we just looked Dogs4Diabetics up on the computer. And like almost from that point, my whole life changed.
When I heard of the organization at first, I was kind of unsure about it. As I started going to the classes and I started meeting these dogs and these people that were doing these things, I was like, this is incredible.
The way they explained it to me was it's a chemical reaction that goes off in your body.
So as you start to drop with your blood sugar, your odor changes, and they pick that up.
She's trying to let me know in a specific way.
She is quicker than any of my glucose monitors.
When he sees me going down, he'll put the pencil in his mouth.
And that lets me know to check my blood sugar. And then if she's right, she gets a treat.
So I'm a pretty optimistic person. I've never really let the diabetes get in the way of my day-to-day living. To explain to Bessie's just given me an incredible amount of confidence.
With the expense of diabetes, we've got test strips, we've got insulin pumps, we've got CGMs, we've got supplies. It's very cost intensive. Dogs4Diabetics is the only organization in the country that places these dogs for no charge to folks who qualify. That is an amazing service.
I can honestly say, without Martha, I would not be the person I am today. It got me to be open about my disease with people. You know, they would see me walking around with a dog. You know, obviously they would wonder what it's for because I'm not blind.
She's got a lot of spirit. She's got a lot of spirit. She never stops being devoted. She always gives her all, and she never stops doing what she does best.
Lotto has become really cornerstone of the school environment.
Odetta, for me, she's my partner in crime. She's always got my back. She makes me laugh. So there's not only a physical component to it, there's also an emotional component to it. When I'm hiking, even when I'm swimming, when I'm driving, when I'm sleeping, the dog is constantly alerting me to dangerous drops in my sugar.
And it's taken the pressure off of other people around me, so they don't have to be as alert, so to speak.
Because of my service dog, I can go off to college feeling much more secure and much more safe, knowing that somebody else is watching over me.
Because of my service dog, I can be independent, I can be safe, and I can do everything anyone else can.
Slim is there for me. I can do or go any place I want to go and be safe from my lows. I can't ask for anything more. It's perfect.
I'm alive.
I'm alive.
I'm alive.
Me too.
Me too.